I got the craziest email the other day. So somebody reached out to me and they said, we've seen your review of this, which is obviously the Gorilla standard in the industry. And they said, we make an alternative to that, which we think is really good. Would you test it out and tell your people about it? I'm like, absolutely, but no instructions. You just got to send it in and I'll share what I find. And they were like, it's cool. We think it's awesome. So one thing you do need to know is you have to have one of these. I have a supply of these. I like that product. But you have to have that separate battery in order to use this because it doesn't come with a battery and it's specifically built to use that 20-volt system there. So let's take a look at it. It does some things that the other one doesn't do, period, just to start with. And then we got to take them out and kind of side by side and see which one blows harder than the other one. That sounds kind of inappropriate, but fun also, right? Okay, so let's put this together. This is super simple. Just snaps together like that.
Pull this out. There's some instruction manuals in there.
So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you the construction is remarkably similar, yet completely different. It is not the same at all. So interestingly enough, it has the speed settings here on the side. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. Sounds like it's got good power to me. This is on low. Full 150-mile-an-hour wind style. Let me show you its magic power, which the other one does not do, which I have not seen before. So if you remove this from here, it's a nice tight fit. Then look at this. I want to say I'm blown away, but that would be like kind of stupid to say. Ready? It's now a vacuum. Oh, and it's a vacuum with a lot of suction, which I think we're going to test that out too. This seems to me like the perfect thing. I see this and in 2 seconds it comes to my head like around the kitty litter box where there's just like a little bit of kitty litter that sprays around and you don't really want to put that in your regular in-the-house vacuum, but this would be perfect because you could just vacuum it up. This has a nice zipper on it, pour it out, and you're done. That would be fabulous. Alright, there's only one thing we gotta do. We gotta go use this, blow some leaves around in the yard, see how that goes. Try sucking up some dirty kitty litter. I feel like that's gonna work well. The vacuum part is a really interesting answer. It works really well, but it's not for indoor stuff. I just sprayed kitty litter dust everywhere because it just doesn't filter out the dust and small particles that much. But if you're going to clean up leaves in the backyard, small number of leaves, obviously it's a small bag, I think it'd be great for that. Let's go check it out in the backyard blowing some leaves. Okay, so you are the professional blower in the house, no pun intended.
Oh my God.
Don't put those comments down there below, but you are the person who blows the leaves all the time. What is your assessment between the two?
I have to say there is not much difference. This one sounds a little different, but this one's doing the same job, quite honestly.
So what would you give it on the Nikki score?
I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 5 on the Nikki score. I would definitely be okay with this one. We do have a little extra power, however we do that. A little extra power on the bottom, but I think it's doing a fine job.